Good morning, everyone. It's been a while since I've been live on Instagram, so good morning. And let so I'm live on Facebook, on my company page, on my training page, also on my personal profile. I'm live on my YouTube channel, LinkedIn, and my Instagram. Excuse me, I was drinking coffee and then put chapstick on. And I'm live on my Instagram. I think I already said that, but it's okay. So, welcome to this morning's edition of Morning Tidbits. My name is Luciana Turner. I am the founder of the LT&A Consulting Group. We're a government contracting consulting training firm. Excuse me. Um, we work with companies seeking to do business in government contracting. We focus upon new entrants and emerging 8A companies. I started my company with an eye towards focusing on compliance. It's a far too often overlooked area in government contracting. You can find people talking about writing the winning proposal. You can find all this other stuff, but very rarely do you find people talking about the nuts and bolts of government contracting, one of which being compliant. So that's why I started my company. Now, this morning, I actually had an idea of what I was going to talk about. I had notes, can't find them. But I didn't want to not go live today. So instead, what I want to talk about is the value of partnerships in government contracting. We don't talk about that enough, or at least I don't hear about that enough, and when conversations are held. But I want to go about it from this perspective. And one day when I'm giving a talk, I'll go a little deeper into some of the pitfalls I fell into when I started in government contracting, because I also do contracting. So I'm coaching, consulting from a compliance perspective, but also I am a government contractor. So I'm teaching and telling from the perspective of I'm doing this thing. So walk with me a little bit. Partnerships in government contracting is very important. You are partnering with your staff, you are partnering with the government, you're partnering with other companies, the prime subcontractor relationship, your vendors. These are all important relationships that you must nurture and that you should cherish. But you should be careful with who you partner with. Every company should not be a partner. And when you do partner, you should partner in a powerful and integral way. And I'm sad to tell you, everybody does not come into a partnership with integrity, and everybody does not partner in integrity. And I hate this term because it's used too often, but you will have people try to gaslight you in partnerships. They are 10 toes down wrong, but they will, in some way, shape, or form, try to say that you're wrong. And they especially take advantage of new companies in government contracting. So when you're coming in seeking to form and shape partnerships, understand the terms that you're agreeing to, Understand your role in the partnership, understand their role in the partnership. Have your partnership agreements reviewed by a reputable attorney. It doesn't matter that they have one, you should have one. It doesn't matter how much you trust that person or how much you trust the person that recommended them to you. You should have an attorney review that partnership agreement. And if they're offended that you want an attorney to review that agreement, then that should be, quite frankly, a red flag to you. Every business owner should respect the fact that another business owner wants to perform their due diligence and have their agreement reviewed by a legal professional to ensure that all terms are fair and appropriate for their business as well as for the business that they're doing business with. And I know I said business twice, but that's okay. Partnerships are great as long as they are equitable to both parties. But when you enter a lopsided agreement, it can be disastrous, especially for the small business that is in that agreement. It can literally mean the difference between sinking or swimming. It can mean the difference between you having a business today and you going out of business tomorrow. In fact, this will be a topic of discussion on my podcast, ensuring proper legal representation and legal oversight of your agreements. It's a far too often overlooked concept in government contracting and in business in general. And for all those who want to say it's too costly or I can do it myself, I have a friend who's an attorney, and there is an old adage: an attorney who has themselves as a client has a fool. Even attorneys have attorneys review their agreements, and they are attorneys. So, in short, partnerships are a key part of government contracting. So you want to ensure that you're partnering right, you're partnering from a position of power and strength, and you're partnering from a position of integrity and character. And that's all for this morning's edition of Morning Tidbits. Join me tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we discuss more business insight. There isn't too much going on in the House and Senate. As we know, they're on vacation. We have midterms coming up, and I just want to drop this. This is not a political platform. However, we are business owners, and we are affected by what goes on in the political realm. So as the midterms approach, as the presidential campaigns get ready to kick off, we want to ensure that we research all of the candidates for the Senate, candidates for the House, presidential candidates, our local elections. They affect the laws and the regulations that get passed. We want to keep an eye on what is going on in those realms. They affect our taxes, not only as an individual, but as a business. They affect the governing laws for ourselves as an individual and for our business. So we just want to keep an eye on what's going on in the world. And with that, I will see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have an amazing